Hey guys, welcome back. I love an F-14 and Academy's brand new F-14D in 72nd scale. Let's go ahead and take a look inside the box. It's always a pleasure to get a brand new F-14 kit and Academy's new 72nd scale F-14D. Now, nothing really too new here. We've got the A and we've got the B, and I'm pretty sure the A had all the parts to make the D anyway, if you go back and look in the box. So nothing earth-shattering here, but it's a new 72nd scale F-14, and I think 72nd scale is a really great size. This kit is all the Academy F-14s they released recently are great kits, and they were kind of similar to like Tamiya's 48 scale one, but just kind of made smaller. So if you want Tamiya build experience, but you want to build a smaller model, because obviously the F-14 is a pretty big bird, this might be your answer. Academy. Here's your markings. I think most people are tuning in for. You got the Bounty Hunters and you have the Tomcatters. Kit number 12590. Now, be careful, Academy, because some of the older kits, similar boxes to new releases. So check your references. Now, I will say the box does seem a little bit uninspiring from the outside for me. It's an F-14. It's a little vanilla box art, so it doesn't do the kit justice. As you see here, we've got plastic packed full, and get an idea of the size. It's just a great kit. I mean, I've built this before in the A variant. I actually made it a Top Gun. If you remember, I made a diorama with Goose ejecting, and yeah, it's a great kit. So decals, we can look at them right away. Look decent, no problems at all with those. And if you go online, there's going to be a gazillion markings for a 72nd scale F-14D. Pretty much any squadron or markings you desire, you'll find, no problem at all. We have 3 different manuals here, which is interesting. Why split into 3 parts? A couple of bits of just junk. Okay, manual 1, 2, and 3. Okay, color callouts. Not sure if you can read that. Super tiny print. It's a very little booklet as well. I think it folds out. Yep. So again, as always, go to ScaleMates, check out the PDF if you want to study this in great detail. But as I scroll through here, when I built mine, I actually used the Quinta Studio set, I think, for the insurance, which was a bit of an overkill, but it definitely looks great. Yeah, cockpit tub, intakes. You can get seamless intakes pretty cheaply. I think Quick Boost make them for a few dollars. I'm just going to scroll through this real quick here. And got the wings. These either forward or back. You can have them either or. They just kind of rotate. And you just stick the airbag behind, depending if you've got forward or back. Okay, other side, we've got the nozzles. This is a D variant, so that's the type of nozzle we have. Some gear. And, sorry, hold it back a little bit so you can see. And some other parts going on there. Again, I'm just going for a super quick. We've seen these before, and I just think it's kind of boring seeing people look at instructions. You can just look at them yourself online. Now, following through, we've got the pallets for the Phoenix missiles. This is, okay, if you're doing the Bounty Hunters, it says. Interesting. So I wonder if the other instructions are for the Tomcatters. Ordnance, got Phoenix missiles on this one. And you can see there the canopy going on, the fuel tanks, decals, stencils. Not very much going on there, is there really? And there's the Bounty Hunters. Okay. Now, I think there's a typo here. So manual 3, it says Bounty Hunters, but it's the Tomcatters. So it's typo. So basically you can go forward through 2 for your ordnance, and then when you get to your decals, you're going to use manual 2 for your Bounty Hunters, and you use manual 3 for your, ignore that, it's Tomcatters. So your stencils and your markings. I do wish these things were in color, but black and white, no problem at all. And there's all your parts. So pretty straightforward. It just goes together so well, this kit out of the box. You don't really need too much stuff at all. Extras. Like I said, last time I built this, I used Quinta Studios, and I think I used some seamless intakes as well. Where to start? All right, let's start with the upper fuselage. And we have the intakes in here too. Now, I mention this all the time, but if you can't see the detail on this, it just looks fuzzy. Click the cog and make sure I'm watching at 1080p, because sometimes YouTube downgrade you, downgrade everybody, so it makes it look like I'm filming a potato when I'm not. I'm not filming on a King Edward. I'm filming on a iPhone, and when I edit and look at it myself, I can see all the detail very crisp and clear. So hopefully you can too. If not, go and click that cog and change your resolution. All right, there you go. Beautiful detail, and it holds the wash really well. Again, lower. Hopefully you can see all that. A couple of seats thrown in there here. And your intakes. What else? Oh, I see a white sprue in here. That's interesting. Coming up soon. See? Okay, we got the windscreen. Very nice. And we have the exhaust. Now, as I mentioned before, these are generic to all the different kits, because I'm pretty sure these are for the A, or the A, and then the D and the B has the different engines here, but you can use these guys. Yeah. So you got, and then same, the fan blades are different depending which version you're doing. So even if you bought this kit, you could probably downgrade it to an A or a B, I'm guessing, pretty easily. So a couple of those sprues. This is what intrigues me. I've never seen different color sprue in the Academy kits before. It's always the same gray. All right. So this one has the canopy in a different bag. Crystal clear, looking awesome. And we have the front section. Again, the detail is just fantastic. Tails. Super crisp. Zero problems at all with this. Depending on your version you're doing, you got the different panel here. And you got both. Maybe you don't. I think you do have both end parts too. Now this F1, this is in white. This is interesting. So we have the center hubs for the wheels, the gear, and the intakes. Again, as I mentioned, you can get seamless ones very cheap, like $4 from I think from Quick Boost. And you got the nose gear bay there too, in white. All right, next up, match pair. We got the fuel tank, a bunch of one-piece slide molded weapons, sidewinders, other stuff going on here. You got the Phoenix missiles, again, two-piece, which is nice. Very cool. And finally, all right, so you got again different versions. So that's what I'm saying. You can backdate this if you want to do an A. You got some panels for the cockpit tub. You got the glare shields. Again, you got the A or the BD variant back here for the exhaust. You got the airbags, and you got the different tails as well. So again, check your instructions, make sure you use the right stuff, because you've got various parts in here for various different versions of the Tomcat. Wings, molded, all one piece, molded up. Flaps aren't dropped or anything like that. But nevertheless, pretty nice. And there we go. So let's talk semi-second scale F-14s, because I built pretty much them all, and you've seen on my channel I built them pretty much all more. And here's what I'm going to say. If you want just a beautiful kit out the box, this one, you can't beat it. Super cheap. I think it's like 30 bucks. You see the detail, great detail. It fits together, just falls together like a Tamiya kit. No problem at all. Great War hobby. Great kit. Very detailed. If you want, drop the flaps. So if you want to do it like, well, this one's good for in flight, but you want Great War hobbies, if you want Baby John to catapult or coming into land, you can drop all the flaps and slats. Beautiful detailed kit. They've got every single variant out there. Highly recommend that one. If you want to do one opened up, like I did, with the radar showing, the panels open, seeing the spine, out the box, fine molds. That is a great kit. I actually built the Aggressor one, the F-14A, in the blues. That's in the Splinter camo. Looking over it right now on the shelf. One of my favorite kits of all time. That just looks awesome. A lot of work, but it's all opened up, all the panels and stuff, and it's like that out of the box, so you don't need any aftermarket. So that's the top 3, I guess, kind of choices available to you. So depends what you want to do with your F-14. Again, if you wanted it opened up, go with fine molds. If you want to do the flaps and slats down, go with the Great War hobbies. If you want more detail, that kind of stuff. If you just want a great, like, Tamiya quality F-14 out of the box, a reasonable price, Academy's your one. So there we go. So thank you for watching as always. For end, I'll say I got tons of videos of F-14s on my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, go back through, subscribe, check out my videos. Also have a Patreon as well. And I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.